Can you hear anything? Let's just go in, Mum.
No.
Well, what are we going to do? We can't just leave him lying there forever.
Oh, we don't know what he's like. He could be in a coma.
Look, I don't want to see him either. But we've got to go in there and see whether or not he's dead.
We should have run the police up to all the Shackletons.
Mum, we've been through this over and over again. Nobody could have helped us. He'd have found us and he'd have killed us. You know what he's capable of. Look at her. Look at her. Innocent. A child. But not anymore. Because he raped her. Like he raped me. We had to do it, Mum.
Did our Tony put a clean shirt on?
Yeah, our Jackie ironed him one. Hey, listen, love, I'm helping to move Bev's stuff into a new flat this morning.
Good. Give Frank and Lynn some room.
Yeah. Actually, you know, I thought that I could run you to Southport or somewhere on Sunday. Get you out and about a bit.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Oh, come on, Dee. You can't stay in bed all the time, can you, love, eh? It's not good for you.
I don't want to go out. People asking me questions.
Hey, look. If people are asking questions, it's because they're concerned about you. Like me and the kids. Look, Dee. I know we've had our differences and problems, but, well, things have fallen to pieces all around you, love. Maxie Farnham's mother-in-law's propping up the shop, but she's going to have time off soon to move into a new house. I think we ought to get the doctor back, you know, love. Maybe he can give you some more pills.
I don't want any pills, nor a doctor.
Well, we're going to have to do something, aren't we?
I have. I called the parish priest. He's coming round to see me.
The parish priest? How long's he been an expert on selling flowers? The nearest he'll get to run the business is flogging altar wine.
Don't be little things wrong.
I'm not, Dee, but what good is it going to do chatting to this Father Bunlow or whatever his name is?
He'll talk to me.
Oh, will he now? I thought that's what I was doing round here.
No. You talk at me. I need to talk to someone who's neutral.
Oh, fine. Great. Get your parish priest round here, then. And I tell you what, get him to take you to Southport. And, hey, if my name should happen to crop up in this conversation, just remember to tell him that at least I'm still out there, trying to keep the family together.
Nearly ready to go, then?
This is just about everything, yeah?
You'll have to give us the address of this flat.
Yeah, sure.
Well, go on, then.
Oh, flat 2A, 258, Lowbury Avenue, Egbert.
Egbert.
Thinking of calling in, are you?
Yeah, once she's settled, anyway. So you, seem to have sorted out your little problem with a boyfriend.
Yeah, well, we've got back together.
So he knows you're moving into this flat, then, does he?
Well, I've got nothing to hide from him, have I?
No, but, well, he is a married man, and it's all very convenient for him, isn't it? Single woman, no strings attached. He can come and go as he pleases.
Lynn, don't get all moral on me. I'm happy with him. He's happy with me. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Frank married when you first met him?
Well, not really. His marriage was over.
So is this fella's. Been dead for years, and we just happen to be good for one another. We have an honest, open relationship.
Honest? The rat's cheating on his wife?
Hiya. It's Ron.
All right, Lynn.
Hi, Ron.
Yeah, I'll get them. You get the bags.
How's Dee Dee?
Not too good, you know, but...
Oh, I'll pop round and see her later.
She probably needs cheering up. You could buy some flowers or something.
Yeah, well, I think flowers are the last thing she needs at the minute. Listen, I was thinking, you know, maybe you could choose a nice nightie and a couple of women's magazines for her. Help cheer her up.
Sure.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Hope your new flat's nice and comfy for you. I'll come round and see you once you're settled in. Oh, and I think it might make my mum happier if I bring her round and she can see you're not living in squalor.
All right. Look, I'll see you soon. I'll give Frank some for his hospitality.
Oh, he's got space back in his house. That'll be enough.
Come on, chop, chop. Get in, will you?
Bye.
Bye. Listen, Ron, thanks for all you're doing for her.
Yeah, see you, Lynn.
There's no use pretending there isn't a problem, Max. The whole business is getting out of hand.
No, it isn't. It's simple. I don't want Susanna and her Mel Gibson understudy to take my children to America.
But you're letting your heart rule your head.
I can't believe you're saying that. Look, if this was Thomas we were talking about, you'd expect me to fight tooth and nail just to prove what a good father I was. Look, I can only be honest.
Don't use that bloody word with me.
What do you mean?
You, secret meetings with Susanna. Oh, please, Max, don't deny it. She told me she saw you the other day.
Okay. So I met my ex-wife. It's not that secret.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
Well, because... Well, look at you.
Don't do things behind my back. I can't stand it.
Well, obviously, Susanna didn't think it was a secret. Otherwise, she wouldn't have told you.
Well, Susanna has her own devious motives as far as you and she are concerned.
Mum, never mind now. We've got to go in there.
Just leave it, will you?
Leave it? Are you out of your mind? Mum, the Shackletons could make a surprise visit for all we know. Please, Mum. We've got to go in there. Please.
Come on.
What the hell is wrong with me? Oh.
Ron, what's the matter? Thought we were going to christen our new little love nest.
I can't, love. I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood. I keep thinking about Dee Dee. I mean, you've just chosen that night dress for her and...
So?
But it just doesn't seem right.
I thought we weren't going to talk about her.
I know, love, but... Well, once I get her sorted out with the doctors and that, it'll be all right, and then we...
Look, Ron, I didn't get this place to spend all kinds of evenings on my own. I want you here as much as you can. Do you think that's it? I don't know.
What's the matter with me? I need a drink.
We haven't got it.
I mean, water, tea, anything. Why are the bloody curtains drawn? Hands off me. What the hell is wrong with you two?
Listen, whatever happens, we can't let him leave the house.
Right, so as soon as I get her sorted with the doctor, then we'll get the champagne out and have a special little housewarming, eh?
Can't wait.
Yeah, look, finish your unpacking and get a cab back to the shop, yeah?
Oh.
happened to my drink?
I'll get it now.
No, I need a doctor.
No, you need something to eat. I'll get you something to settle your stomach.
See, if you knew me, you'd be saying that. You're a good girl, Beth, for your dad, aren't you? I knew you'd come round.
I'm sorry, Beth. I should have listened to you. I was stupid and I should never have let him back in. I should have had you locked up the minute you walked back into our lives.
See, I told you. The police couldn't do a damn thing.
People know what you like. Rachel even knows it now because you had to soil her with your filthy version of love, didn't you? You know, you wouldn't even know the meaning of the word.
I couldn't give a toss. I swear. I'll kill you, the pair of you, here today, and I'll wait for Rachel. I've got nothing to lose anymore. Now, give me a doctor.
What are you doing?
There's no turning back now.
I'll go and get some more. Just keep them in the house any way you have to. I'll be as quick as I can.
Hello, Trish. Very nice of you to patronise us with your custom.
Just after some coffee.
Tell me, how's that little advertising empire of yours going?
Very slowly. People still aren't prepared to spend their way out of this recession.
Oh, well, I could see all this coming, you know. I always knew the bubble had burst. That's why I got into selling food in the first place. You see, Trish, it doesn't matter how tight things are. People will always need a gobful of food.
That sounds like a winning slogan. I must remember that one.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hello, love. What's all the rush for? An emergency bottle of ketchup needed?
No, it's nothing really. How's your mum? Fine. Oh, have you got any painkillers?
I sure have, but £1.69. Please, Pat.
Yeah.
Thank you. 69. Top. Now then, painkillers. 50 or 100.
Sorry?
I bet you use one of them personal stereos, don't you, Ray? You're going to be stone deaf by the time you're 21. Watch me lips. 50 or 100 tablets.
50.
50.
No, 100.
100.
Mum not well?
She's got a bit of a headache.
Yeah, well, 100 of these little things should shifty. That's £1.99, please.
Oh. I'm all right. I'm just a bit tired, got a lot of revision.
Here you go. Hey, you get plenty of sleep, love. Keep telling our Michael that.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Ta-da.
Poor girl, looks like she's got a lot on her mind.
Yeah, I can't say I blame her. Having a wife beater for a father.
No. Anyway, thanks, Ron.
Yeah, bye, Trish.
Bye. So, how are you feeling?
I'd better if I didn't have to worry about how Ron and the kids are managing.
Oh, they'll be all right. Surprising how tough kids can be.
Jackie I feel sorry for. She's got 2 jobs and she has to come back and run this place.
You seen your doctor lately?
No, Ron wants me to, but I've asked the parish priest to come round and have a talk.
But he can't prescribe anything, can he?
The doctor's receptionist always knows best, eh? No. I think if I get myself straight spiritually, then things might get better. Did you want something?
Yeah, I was thinking of getting our Bev to pack in at the shop.
Why? Ron's made up with her. He thinks she's dead good.
Well, Frank's been good to her, but, well, she's got this flat now, and, oh, I've told you what she can be like. There'll be trouble. I know there will.
Oh, give her a chance. Ron will keep her on the straight and narrow.
Dee. Look, you might find this really difficult to take, but...
Dee, it's me, love.
We can have a word with Ron now.
No, don't mention him. Not just now.
Hello, Lynn. All right, love? Hey, look. Got these for you. Good, eh? Well, what I say, I got them, you know. My very able assistant Beverly chose them for me. Well, not me exactly, you know. Bit tight round the old bust.
I hope you're not abusing that young girl's good nature. We'll have a word with her, Lynn. Make sure he's not taking advantage of her.
Oh, I'll be having a word, all right.
she doing at home?
Well, with things being slack, I sent Margaret home. I thought I'd go over and see Mandy Jordache. I feel terrible for keeping out of the way since her husband came back.
Look, before you go, I just wanted to get things, well, sorted out between us.
I'll discuss whatever you want, Max. But it's hard to do so openly when
Look,
you...
please don't bring up that Susanna business again. All right, I met her.
Behind my back.
Like I did, because I know how you get about her. I mean, I don't know why she told you anyway. Or when she told you. When did she tell you?
Saw her yesterday. I asked her round.
Oh, you didn't mention that. Or is it only me that has to say when I'm meeting Susanna in secret?
It wasn't like that.
I believe we'd had this conversation before.
There's a world of difference between what Susanna gets out of a meeting with you to one she has with me.
Meaning what?
Meaning we've been here before, Max, remember? 2 Christmases ago. I threw you out because I couldn't stand the goings-on behind my back.
There was nothing going on behind your back.
I know there wasn't. I trust you that much, but I don't trust Susanna. She'd have you back, wouldn't she?
That's absurd. We're poles apart.
Are you?
We're divorced, for heaven's sake. She's trying to take my children to America with another man.
All right. But believe me, Max, there's no ifs or buts about your children going to the States. Susanna's definitely taking them.
I know. Trying to talk her out of it, but I've got to face the fact that I'm losing my children.
What the hell do I do with them now?
I'm gonna have to crush them up and put them in his food. We'll have to persuade him to eat something.
Don't answer, they'll go away.
Well, what if it's Rachel?
She's not back till tomorrow.
Is that the doctor?
Oh, God.
I'll get it, Mum.
Hello.
Hiya.
I've just called round to see your mum.
I'm afraid she's resting at the moment.
Oh, it won't take a minute.
I think she's actually asleep.
Oh, a headache got to her, did it?
Sorry?
A headache. You were buying tablets.
Oh, yeah, I think she's got a migraine.
Oh, well, wish her better from me. Tell her I just called round to ask her over for a cup of coffee. Well, maybe tomorrow, if she's feeling better.
Okay, bye. It was just Patricia Farnham. She was asking you around for a coffee, so I told you weren't well.
Who was it?
It was just a salesman.
I need something to drink.
I'll do your warm milk first to settle your stomach before you have anything else.
Doing? He's brought us down to his level.
It's either him or us.
What are you doing? What are you hiding?
Go and rest.
Somebody should have done it years ago.
She's made you like this, hasn't she? With her lies.
No, I hate you.
Get off! I'll teach you to have your father. You must do what you're told. I'll kill us all.
Rachel's radio alarm.
God, she's not here.
We've only got till dinner time. She'll be back then.
I know.
We're going to have to clear up.
He's moved. His legs have moved.
No, they haven't.
They have, I'm sure he has.
No.
Oh, God, he's still alive.
No, he's not. He's not, Mum. He's dead.
Oh, cheers, Love, I'm starving.
You're welcome.
You not having one?
No, I'm not hungry.
You all right?
Yeah.
You've hardly said a word since we got up.
I feel a bit sick, that's all.
Well, you're not pregnant, are you?
Don't be soft.
So what's up, then?
Went to old Bev's new flat yesterday.
Oh, you never said.
No.
Nice, is it?
Dunno. Never got over the threshold.
Well, she never picked another argument with you, did she?
No. She was otherwise engaged.
Hey?
Kissing Ron Dixon.
You what?
That's right. Your mate and my sister.
You're joking.
I'm telling you. Ron's this married man she said she's on with.
You're kissing?
Yeah, on the doorstep. Like 2 kids.
Well, what sort of a kiss? A peck, like?
A kiss, Frank.
Ron and Bev. You sure you weren't mistaken?
I know what I saw.
He's only a kid.
Well, as if that'd stop him. He's a man, isn't he?
No.
So what are we going to do about him?
Us?
Yeah, us.
Don't know, it's not our business, is it?
Well, not much it isn't.
We can't go poking our noses in, only cause trouble.
He's a married man, Frank.
Hey, it takes two to tango.
Oh, tell that to Dee Dee.
I don't want to tell anything to Dee Dee.
Oh, typical. All lads together, eh?
No?
Yeah, well, I'm not one of the lads. And if you won't do anything, I will. What's the matter?
He's got dog dirt on his shoes. Tea or coffee?
Rachel.
Stop her coming in. Hey,
What are you doing here, love?
that my alarm going off?
Yeah.
Why haven't you turned it off?
I will now. I thought you were staying at Helen's last night.
I was.
So why haven't you gone into school?
Forgot my footy boots.
Well, go and get them now and then go to school. You're going to be late.
They're in the kitchen. Do you want me to turn that off?
I'll do it now.
Okay, I'll just get the boots. Here you are. Thanks. Any chance of a piece of toast for us?
Just go to school, Rachel.
Okay, hint taken. Where's my dad? Out.
Asleep.
What? Out of it. He was drinking last night. Oh. See you dinner time then.
My love.
Hi. Fancy a pot or two?
No, thanks.
Well, I haven't completely lost the old touch.
Yeah. David. I know we haven't exactly been seeing eye to eye with one another of late.
No.
It's just the pressure. Susanna, children, America.
Yes, of course.
No, really, I wouldn't like to think you and Jean were moving into the bungalow with a cloud hanging over you.
Look, we both know how much you love Matthew and Emily. We've seen how close you are to Thomas, remember?
I just feel as if I've been out on a limb saying one thing and you all saying the opposite.
Any advice offered has been with the best of intentions, even if it was from an old busybody with nothing better to occupy his time.
No, it wasn't. And I do appreciate it. I'm sorry.
What for? Being a caring dad?
Being an obnoxious git.
Oh. Look, you sure you don't want to have a go?
Yeah, all right, why not?
There you go.
Hey. There then.
Hey! Nice one. We've got a ringer in our midst.
Well, I'm a bit rusty. I haven't played since my college days. Won a few pots for the Golf Society once upon a time.
Really? What about a round sometime?
Oh, that'd be good, yeah. Ah, I best get it.
Max, don't tear yourself apart over the children. Let them go. They'll be back. I'll never forget who their dad is. Not in a million years.
You got any money, Mum? Cash. I need some cash.
In my purse. What do you need money for?
Well, I'm gonna have to go to the shops and get some stuff.
Stuff?
To clean up. I need bleach, bin bags, and air fresheners.
What have I done?
What?
I
What have I done?
Hiya.
Oh, hello.
This was delivered next door, but I think it's for you.
Oh, right.
There.
It's only junk mail, but I wouldn't want to deprive you of your chance of being in their £1 million draw.
There.
Thanks. Bye. Beth, I killed him. You had no choice.
I murdered him.
Think what he'd have done to us, Mum. As far as I'm concerned, it was self-defense.
Beth, I murdered him. I'm a murderer.
It was the only way, Mum. He's better off dead. Am I better off without him?
Hello, Lynn.
Ron,
Hiya, sis.
a word, please.
Oh, what have I done now?
Outside.
Well, I'll have to ask my boss first.
Yeah, of course you can. But, I do have customers, you know, Lynn.
I'll keep it short.
Won't be long. Come on, then, what?
Well, you tell me.
I'm not with you.
No, we all know who you're with.
What are you on about?
I'm on about you, my sister.
Hey, don't be talking to me like that.
Why not? Get your fella on to me, will you?
Oh, I don't have to listen to this garbage.
Oh, yes, you do, you little tart. You're going to listen to every bloody word.
Of what, you nasty cow?
Of me seeing you with your fancy man, Ron Dixon.
What?
Yeah, and don't bother trying to lie your way out of it, because I saw him kissing the face off you last night.
So what's it got to do with you, then?
You're unreal.
Oh, jealous, are you?
I suppose he's paying the rent on your new flat, is he?
Well, he's helping me out, yeah.
Well, you know what that makes you.
No, I don't.
Well, you're more stupid than I thought, then. Leave him alone.
I won't leave him alone. We're lovers.
Lovers? You're a bit of fluff, and he's a small-time sugar daddy. Lovers.
Who do you think you are, eh? Stuck in your nice little house with baldy ollies? You don't know what love is, or passion. Ron loves me.
Ron is a married man.
Oh, not for long, he isn't.
What?
Well, the marriage has been dead and buried for years. You don't think he's going to stay with her now he's found me, do you?
Well, you better ask Ron that.
Oh, I have done. And he's told me. As soon as he can, he's leaving her and we're setting up home together.
Is everything all right there?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks.
Sorry, love. Hey, you sure you got enough air freshener there?
Oh, we've got blocked drains.
That's, £9 at a penny, please, love.
There you go.
You've got the penny, have you?
Sorry, I haven't.
OK. I'll let you off.
Thanks.
Ta-da.
Bye.
What was all that about?
Nosy old, sticking her oar in.
Hey?
She knows, Ron, about us.
You what?
She said she saw us kissing.
And what did you say?
Well, there was no point pretending, was there? I told her.
You told her what?
That we were lovers.
Lovers all for crying out loud.
Well, we are, aren't we?
Well, we don't have to put an advert in the Echo about it.
Well, she knew anyway.
Well, why don't you make up some excuse? You've had enough practice.
Ron,
You're a dozy.
where are you going?
Out of me tiny mind.
What are you doing?
You go and have a rest. I'll call you when I need a hand.
What do you need all this stuff for?
I'm going to wrap them in bin bags and then take them up.
What are all these air fresheners?
He's going to start smelling in the next few days.
How do you know all this?
We do it in biology. We're going to have to move him, Mum. Hide him from Rachel till we can get rid of him properly. I'm going to need your help. No. We'll lock him in the extension. I can't do it on my own.
Morning, girls. Hiya, can I have a bucket of hot water? What's up?
Nothing.
What's he doing down there?
Well, what do you think? He's drunk again, isn't he?
Bloody alky. You're all right though, aren't you?
Well, not really. But he was too drunk to do any real damage.
Conked out, did he?
Yep, so we covered him up and left him to sleep it off. I'll get your water for you.
Yes, sir.
It's all right, Mum. There you go.
Okay, so, listen, do you need any help?
No, we're all right.
Look, I'll tell you what, I'll give you that hand to get him into bed, all
No,
right?
honestly, we sorted it out ourselves. Haven't we, Mum? Yeah, we packed his bags, and as soon as he's sobered up, he can get out. And he won't be coming back.
No. Good on you.
Well, you might as well sit down now you're here.
Ta. Listen, Lynn, I don't think there's any need for this, you know. I mean, I honestly think you've got hold of the wrong end of the stick.
Oh, and what end of the stick has my sister got hold of?
All right, Ron.
All right, Frank.
What's the score?
Ron was just telling me how I'd got hold of the wrong end of his stick.
This about Bev.
What do you think?
I've just come round to explain, Frank. There's been a bit of a mix-up.
Lynn, I told you to stay out of it.
What? And sit back while he does the dirty on my friend, with my sister?
Hang on, Lynn.
Look, Lynn, I don't know what Bev said to you, but...
She told the truth. Though I don't suppose you'd know the meaning of the word. Oh, I know all about your little romance, how you're both head over heels in love.
She said that...
Yeah, go on, keep talking. You never know, Frank might swallow your lousy excuses.
Bev's been exaggerating. It was just a bit of fun, that's all.
So what's it down to, then? Midlife crisis? Or are you just a dirty old man?
Lynn, that's enough.
Is it? The girl's only just turned 21. He's twice her age.
Lynn, you don't understand, love.
Oh, I do. Just a bit of fun, eh? So why are you leaving your wife for some bit of a kid?
I'm not.
Well, that's what Bev told me. Said you've promised her. As far as she's concerned, your bags are packed and waiting to go.
Well, I don't know where she got that idea from.
So it's not true?
No. Honest. I've got no intention of leaving Dee Dee.
But every intention of carrying on with Bev.
I don't know. No.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know, Frank.
Because we're Dee Dee's friends as well as yours, you know.
You going to tell her?
That's up to you to sort out, Ron. Not us.
So you're not going to tell her?
We'll have to see.
Thanks. Hey, and I will sort it out myself, honest. It's a lot more light-hearted than you think, you know, Lynn. Bev will understand. I'll knock it on the... I'll tell her when I get back to the shop I can't see her anymore. And I'll call in on Dee Dee first, see how she is.
Yeah, you do that.
Right, see ya.
Stupid tape. Get the extension door, Mum. We're gonna have to get him in now. Come on. You've got to help me.
I can't do this.
You can.
No.
Right.
Oh!
put him on the bed.
Why? He's fine where he is. Come on, let's get this door locked.
Hello, what are you doing here?
Thought I'd call in before I died of terminal boredom.
Nothing doing at the office.
Ed.
Oh, back already?
You still pitch and putting?
Afraid so. Nature calls.
He's chirpy.
I've made my apologies. Patched things up.
Good, I'm glad.
Well, he's not a bad old stick.
I couldn't bear the thought of them living next door and you two being at each other's throats.
I just couldn't bear the thought of them living next door.
It'll be fine. We get our house back and we get to hold on to the babysitters.
Suppose so.
Why don't you go to work? It'll do you no good moping around here all day.
All right.
And smile.
It's not coming out, is it?
No.
Rachel's going to be home from school soon.
I know. We'll have to dump them.
Come on. Knife.
Why'd you tell Lynn I was leaving Dee Dee?
To wind her up. She's so high and bloody mighty.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have.
I'm sorry, darling.
No, it's me who's sorry.
Well, it'll be all right.
I didn't want anybody knowing.
Is she going to tell Dee Dee?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, then, there you are. Stop worrying. Tell you what, come round to ours later and you have that nice long soak I was talking about. Pretty handy with the soap, you know.
No, I can't. Not tonight.
Why?
Because I called in at our house on the way back and Dee Dee isn't very well. I'll have to sit with her tonight.
Oh, couldn't you come anyway, just for an hour?
No, I can't.
Don't you want to see me anymore?
Yeah, of course I do, but just not tonight, okay?
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Hiya. All right.
How's your football?
Good. Did you score?
Hit the post. I'm starving. Where's the floor gone?
We had a bit of an accident.
I spilled a bottle of red wine. It went everywhere.
You can get that out with salt, you know.
I know, we tried, but it was no good.
Did you use enough salt?
Well, a whole box still wouldn't shift.
And now I'm in the bad books.
You had to throw the lot out.
Couldn't you put them in the washing machine?
Well, there was no point.
A bit of a waste in it. I thought we were skin.
We are, but they were ruined.
Are you sure? Where are they? In here?
Be told, Rachel.
Sorry. What's up?
We had to tell her Mum.
Tell me what?
I didn't spill any red wine. It was Dad. He threw up everywhere. He came back blind drunk.
Oh, is he all right?
Yeah.
Where is he then?
He's gone, love. I think it's best for everyone that way.
Gone where?
I don't know.
But...
I don't think he'll be coming back either. I'm sorry.
Never say goodbye.
I'm really sorry.
I'm just going to my room.
What do we do now?
Nothing.
What if she finds him?
She won't.
We can't just leave him in there.
Well, we're going to have to, Mum. Until we can get rid of him properly anyway.
And Brookside will be at the new, slightly earlier time of 1 from Monday afternoon. And don't forget the omnibus edition on Sunday morning at 10.
Here you go, gal. Grub up. This'll put hairs on your chest.
I like the Plazy Rose.
Only the best in the Hotel Dixon. For Madame, le breakfast Inglés.
I can't eat it, I'm sorry.
No knife and fork. Say no more. Voila.
No, the priest's coming.
I'll be saving a bit, won't we? Father Monroe, is it?
That's another one. He's coming to give me Holy Communion. I can't eat until afterwards.
Come on, love. God won't mind just snaffle on a couple of bangers, will he?
Stop laughing at me, Ron.
I'm not, love. You hungry?
Half each.
So do you give us a shout if you need anything?
Mum.
Don't do that, Beth.
What?
Sneak in like that. I thought you were in the bath.
I'm just running it. I thought you'd given up.
I need something to calm me down. My nerves are shot.
Well, you don't need those.
Well, that's easy for you to say. Oh, thanks. Can you notice the smell?
Only a bit. The air fresheners are doing the job for now. In a while, it's going to be a real problem.
And what will we do then?
Hi, love. You all right? Hey? Pity your Deggsy's not here, eh? Could have given you the old wafer.
Yes, I miss him.
He'll be back, don't worry. Hey, look. Photos of Princess Diana, kids here. Tell you what, our Michael demolished that breakfast, you know. Never touched the sides. Oh, come on, love, talk to me, will you?
Dad, just up here, Father.
Father Bunloaf's here. Here's the patient, Father.
Hello, Father.
How are you, Mrs. Dixon?
Ron,
Yes, my love.
can you leave us alone, please?
Yeah, sure. Anything you say.
Thanks. So, how's business?
Not great.
Recession biting?
Yeah, that's why I want to look into this health club idea. Anything to pull in the extra cash.
Well, should be a real money spinner, eh?
Fingers crossed. Thanks for the contact, anyway.
Oh, no problem at all. Tom's an old friend of mine. She'll give you a good price for the job.
He'll have to.
All right, Max.
Hi.
Who's he?
It's a contact of mine. Come in to give Joe a quote.
A quote on what?
For your new health club conversion.
Should be a winner, eh?
Should be a winner. According to who?
It's just something that I'm looking into.
Yeah, behind my back.
Right, well, I best make tracks. I've got to get back to the office and then I'm home after that, so... Bye.
Thanks again, Max.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll see you, Max. So, we're back to this health club again then, are we?
Where's Max?
He won't be long. He had some things to clear up at the office.
Oh.
Sit down. He asked me to pop back from work to let you in. Is it important?
It's nothing really. Just a bit of routine paperwork for America. Oh. How's he been the last few days?
Dan. I don't think I've ever seen him so low.
But is he reconciled to his going?
Resigned rather than reconciled.
But he just accept it now.
He'll never accept it. But if you mean, does he acknowledge that you apparently have every right to remove his children to another continent, then yes, I suppose he does.
If you sat down and thought about it, you'd know that I'm talking sense.
There's no way I'm moving Sinbad out and Sunbed's in, all right?
Don't give me that knight in shining armour, but you don't care about some caretaker. All you care about is getting your own way.
Look, I've told you, I don't need a health club and I don't want one.
Well, we need something, and quick, because this place is losing money hand over fist, and if we don't get our collective fingers out, we shall go under.
All right. You're up with a lark, aren't you? It's just on 11.
How's your ma? I don't know. It's weird. It's like she's forgotten how to speak or something.
She's been to see a doctor?
Yeah, but she's more interested in taking communion than taking tablets.
Oh, she'll be all right.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, come on, you two. Anna's got to deliver those papers.
Well, no one reads them anyway.
Well, that's not the point. It's her job.
It'll take her all year to shift this lot.
That doesn't mean you wreck them.
If she's got any left over, maybe we could use them. For fun, decorate this place.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, anything could be better than that wallpaper.
Well, what's wrong with it?
It's like a bad trip, mate.
You're going to pay for new stuff, are you?
Yeah, but we pay rent, don't we? That entitles us to a few rights.
Like a colour scheme, that doesn't give you permanent migraine.
Yeah, it's splitting here.
Them stripes are sad.
Yeah, sadly boring.
You pay a fair rent to live in a nice house with good facilities.
Yeah, and you sound like your dad.
We only want to jazz it up a bit. I feel middle-aged sitting in here.
Tough. I've still got to sell the place, remember?
All right, how about if you buy the gear and we do all the decorating?
No.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I haven't got the time, the money, or the inclination.
Well, not even half of them.
No. Look, I'm off on a course with work next week.
Yeah?
Where? Germany, Dusseldorf.
How long?
3 weeks. No, not yes. I don't want to come back to the smell of fresh emulsion. I want the place left exactly as it is.
Yes, Dad.
Otherwise, I'll never get rid of the place, will I?
Peter, you will leave us enough pocket money for the 3 weeks, won't you?
Listen, I've been thinking.
And?
There you go. Bye. And, I'm glad Olin's found out about us.
Oh, me too. Look, I'm ecstatic.
No, honest, I am. Hey, what do you think about these?
Hey.
As curtains?
Well, how would I know?
For the flat?
Oh, put them away, will you? You're meant to be working.
Sorry. Just wanted the place to look nice for us, that's all.
No. I'm sorry. It's just the curtains are the last thing on my mind at the moment.
Look, I know you're under a lot of pressure.
You're not kidding?
But it won't be forever, will it? That's why I said I was glad about Lynn finding out. Means we don't have to keep things a big secret anymore.
Hey, now, just hang on a minute, Bev.
You love me, don't you?
Yeah, but I mean...
Yeah, and I love you.
Yeah, but...
So why should we be ashamed of what we've got together?
I'm not ashamed, I'm just...
Dee Dee's sick, I know, but it won't be forever. And once she's back on her feet, we can tell her.
Tell her?
About us.
Look, it's not as simple as that.
Oh, it is. I mean, once she knows, then we're free to do what we want. And you can leave her, come and live with me. In our own little place. Can't wait.
Good morning, madam. Mrs. Amanda Jordache. Police Constable Ian Coburn. I'm here concerning your husband, Trevor Jordache.
The ball's done now.
God knows.
Didn't hear anything last night, did you?
No. That's because he's not there.
Eh?
That's what Sinbad reckoned, anyway.
How would he know?
Oh, he said he went round there, saw him crashed out on the kitchen floor. According to Beth, they told him to get out for good.
Yeah, it's about time he sacked him.
I'm really going to miss him. Not.
How did you know?
About what, madam?
My husband.
We've been looking for him for a day or two now.
We had no choice.
Sorry,
What else could we do?
Mum, are you looking for my dad?
Yeah.
Well, is there a problem? Because he doesn't live here, you know.
Oh, I see. Well, I'd better explain then.
I'll, make us a cup of tea first, shall I?
Yeah, thanks, lovely.
Max, last.
Sorry I'm late. I got tied up at work. Thanks for waiting. You can head off back to the office now if you wish.
That's all right. I'm on my lunch hour now.
Oh, fine. What's the problem then?
Oh, there's no problem. It's just routine. I need a letter from you, that's all.
A letter?
Well, it's something and nothing. The solicitor said we needed it, part of the paperwork for the States.
Why do you need a letter from me?
I don't know, red tape, I suppose. It's a letter of consent for the authorities. To say I've got your permission to take Matthew and Emily out of the country.
All right.
The solicitor's drawn up an outline of what's needed. If you just copy that and sign it.
Right, fine.
Mac, what the hell are you doing?
Why wasn't this letter of consent mentioned before?
Because I didn't know we needed one.
But you do, don't you?
Just write the letter, Max.
Saying what? I consent to the abduction of my children by some two-bit ham actor. I condemn my children to the next 12 months of eating hamburgers.
Oh, don't be stupid. We've been through all this.
No. You have. I was just a helpless bystander until now.
Max, write the letter.
Whose side are you on?
Please.
The only letter I'm writing is to my solicitor.
Oh, you're wasting your time.
If the law says that you need my consent to take them, then somebody somewhere obviously thinks my opinion counts.
Do this, Max, and I'll screw you. I'll take out a court order.
Try it.
You haven't got a chance.
Says who? Hold the mayo, darling, because my children are going nowhere.
Several weeks ago, your husband lodged a complaint with us concerning the theft of several of his belongings while resident at the Saxon Lane hostel.
That's right. He said someone had stolen his radio.
And a wristwatch and some cash.
Yes, I remember.
Well, and I have to say it's nothing short of a minor miracle these days. The watch has turned up.
Turned up? Where?
In a grotty little second-hand shop. We do these spot checks, you see, mainly for videos and TVs. Stuff our friendly neighbourhood drug community can pinch and get rid of for quick cash. Anyway, the officer conducting the check recognised the inscription on the back of the watch. Bob's your uncle.
He'll be delighted.
It's the sentimental value more than anything. So, if you'd like to ask him to come down to the station and identify the watch...
Oh, he can't.
Sorry?
Well, he doesn't live here, does he?
Oh.
Can I ask you what made you think he did live here?
The superintendent at the hostel. Mr. Jordache left here as his forwarding address.
I don't know why you'd do that.
So, he isn't resident here?
No.
And you've not been in contact with him?
No, not at all.
Thing is, we were called out to this address a fortnight ago to deal with a domestic incident involving yourself and a man answering Trevor Jordache's description.
Well, yeah, that's right. He was here then, but only for an hour or so. He turned up blind drunk, didn't he, Mum?
Yeah.
We weren't going to let him in, but he made such a fuss. We thought we'd be better inside than out. Anyway, he kicked off, ranting and raving. That's probably why the neighbours called you out.
Chap next door, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right, Peter Harrison. I'm sure he meant well. But we only wanted Dad out of the house. We didn't want him arrested. Anyway, Mum poured black coffee down him and then she told him to leave.
And you've seen nothing of him since?
No.
Mrs. Jordache, we ran a computer check on your husband, and we are aware that he was imprisoned on a charge of domestic violence against yourself.
What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing, unless you know of his whereabouts but feel under pressure to conceal them from us. Has he threatened you at all?
Tea's up.
No, he hasn't threatened me.
Thanks.
I told you I haven't seen him and I haven't a clue where he is now. Sorry.
I am not telling Dee Dee about you and me.
Well, not until she's better, no.
Look, this isn't just some cold she's got, you know. She's really ill.
It's not cancer, is it?
Oh, God almighty, don't waste that on them.
Well, I'm not.
No, well, it's all up here. I don't quite understand it myself. Well, I do know it's not going away in a hurry.
I can wait.
Good, because I think maybe we should cool things down a bit.
You mean you want to finish it?
Well, not finish it exactly, but, well, you know, just take it easy until it's all blown over.
You don't want to see me then?
Yeah, but I mean, God, I've got a shop at the Moby, a house, 2 kids, a sick wife and a girlfriend.
Yeah, and something's got to go, eh?
No, I don't mean it like that.
And that's me.
God, look, I knew you'd get upset. Here. God, I'm going to have a stroke at this rate.
So what are we going to do?
Well, I think it's best if you take a bit of time off, you know, just, well, you know, let things calm down.
But I love this job.
All right, Dad.
Oh, hello, son.
Listen, I've just come to pick your brains.
Yeah, well, not now, Mike?
It won't take a minute. I just want to know where you can get some cheap paint from.
Michael, not now, please.
Oh, Dad, you must know somebody. We're redecorating the Addisons, but Tight Ollies won't come up with the sponsors.
Yeah, well, look, I'll just have to have a think about it, all right?
Okay. Is she all right?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks.
Dad, give us a shout when you've thunk, okay?
Yeah.
See you later.
Ta-ra.
So, you're giving me the sack and chucking me then, eh?
Beverly, I am not...
I'm not some toy that you can just fling back in a box when you're bored with, you know.
I never said you were.
I don't want to wait for things to cool down. I want this job and I want you for keeps.
Still sulking?
All right. We are losing money. So what are we going to do about it?
Pinch me, I must be dreaming. You mean you actually want my advice?
Yeah, all right. But health clubs are definitely off the agenda.
So what do you suggest then?
Well, how about going back to theme nights, you know, raves and that?
Raves, it's hardly a step-up market, is it?
It's money.
It's also kids, taps of ecstasy, and more trouble than it's worth.
I think it's worth a try.
Not as far as I'm concerned.
Well, go on then, Einstein.
Sex.
You what?
We had this thing going at the club in Birmingham, providing attractive female company for lonely businessmen.
I'm not turning this place into a knocking shop.
I'm not talking about prostitution.
Well, what are you talking about then?
What do reps do when they come to a strange city? They get tanked up alone in a hotel bar and they snuggle up in bed with the blue movie. What we can offer them is the company of a pretty girl for the evening.
I'm no pimp.
And I'm no madam. What I'm talking about is the legit escort service. We're just the middlemen. The guys pay the girls by the hour and we get a flat fee for the introductions. It's as simple as that.
Look, this place is a nightclub. It's not somewhere you find on the back of a porno magazine, all right?
Is there anything else you need to know?
Not at the moment, no. I'm sure we'll be in touch when we eventually track him down. That tea's gone right through me. Mind if you use your toilet?
Not at all, like yourself.
And having one downstairs, eh?
No, that's the extension. There isn't a toilet in there.
Ah, fair enough.
It's been locked for the past few days. It's a real bind, isn't it, Mum?
What's the problem?
Blocked drains. That's what all the air fresheners are in aid of.
Oh, I didn't like to say. Yeah, there is a bit of a smell, isn't there?
Horrible, isn't it?
Yeah. Would you like me to have a look at it for you?
Well, no. We're going to get someone out.
A plumber will cost you an arm and a leg.
It's okay, honestly.
Hey, I'm pretty handy at all this stuff, you know. I'm sure I'm a plumber at heart. I only joined the force for the money, you know. It's probably something dead simple, only take me 5 minutes.
Well, to tell you the truth, we've got someone coming out this afternoon. A friend.
I'm with you. Right, I'll just make a quick call then.
Top of the stairs.
Isn't it always? Right, we'll continue with our inquiries concerning your husband, Mrs. Jordache. But if by any chance he should contact you...
We'll know where to find you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Feeling calmer?
Been perfectly calm all day.
If you say so. You sure you know what you're doing?
Yeah. Having a bath.
Why don't you just write the letter and be done with it?
No.
If it's a pride thing...
Oh, I couldn't give a toss about my pride. It's a kid's thing. It's a Matthew and Emily thing.
Susanna's right, you know. Legally, you don't stand a chance of winning.
No? Well, we'll just have to see about that, won't we?
Hiya.
Hiya.
You all right?
Not bad.
Yeah, just passing, so I thought I'd call in.
Oh. Well, do you want something?
Well, nothing springs to mind, no.
Right then.
Cup of tea would be nice, though.
I'm in the middle of my revision.
A-levels.
Yeah.
Ah, well. You all right, then?
I've just said, yeah.
Sound.
Right then.
Peter told me about your dad leaving. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Don't you need any help with your revision?
No, thanks.
Well, if you get stuck, you know where I am, don't you?
Yeah.
Not taking any time off or nothing?
Well, I can't really afford to.
No work and no play, eh?
Something like that.
Well, if you need to, I'll take you out for a couple of shandies, eh?
Well, I'm sorry, Mike, but to be honest, I'm not really interested.
Oh. Can't say fairer than that.
Oh. Well, I'd best get back to it then. Sorry. Sorry.
It's only me, love.
Hello, Ron. Finn's brought us a couple of books round.
It's very good of her.
Well, I best be off. Got to get Frank's tail.
OK, thanks.
I'll see you out.
Right. Bye, Dee.
You didn't tell her then?
Does it look like it?
No.
I'll leave you to do your own dirty work. You're good at that.
Lynn. I can't tell her. You've seen the state of her up there. If she found out about me and Bev, God only knows what she'd end up like.
Oh, I see. So you've got to carry on knocking off my sister to save your wife's health?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you can make all the lame brain excuses you like, Ron. The reason Dee Dee's lying up in that bed in the first place is because your marriage is in such a mess.
But I can't tell her. It'll kill her.
If you don't tell her, I will.
Oh, no, please, you can't.
Well, there's only one thing will stop me. Give Bev her cards from your shop and from your life.
Yeah, all right.
When?
As soon as I can, okay? I'll finish it.
David, you ready?
Coming.
You don't mind Adrian tagging along, do you?
No, of course not.
Good. Just that, I could do with a chat about Susanna and the children.
Oh, yes.
Adrian! How goes it?
Fine. Are you sure I'm not intruding, Max?
No, not at all. Actually, I could do with picking your brains while we play.
I charge by the hole, you know.
Adrian Gilchrist, my solicitor. David Crosby, my father-in-law.
Pleased to meet you.
And you.
Oh, God, it stinks. Well, come on, Mum.
Oh, Beth, do you have to?
Yes. Oh. Oh. We can't keep fobbing Rachel off with this blocked drain story.
We'll have to.
She's not altogether stupid.
Well, what else can we do?
Look, Mum, in a few days, the smell's going to be too unbearable for any of us to stand. We're going to have to get rid of him.
How?
Bury him.
Where?
Out there.
Oh, we can't.
Well, the oven's not big enough for us to cremate him.
We can't leave him in the garden.
Maybe not forever. But for the time being, we've got no choice.
Hiya. You're back early.
Games was cancelled. I was looking forward to it now. You scouting college again? I'm revising.
Oh, yeah.
God, that smell. It's horrible, isn't it? I thought the plumber was going to fix the drains.
He is.
When?
Well, I don't know.
Well, I hope it's soon. I'm going to be sick everywhere.
Anyway, thanks for coming, Father.
Is someone feeling herself?
Not really, no.
And how about you?
You worry about Dee Dee. I'm fine.
Deborah? How are you?
Hello, Father.
For the 200th time, it's John.
Right. Fancy a brew, John?
No, thanks.
OK. I'll leave you to it.
Ron, Deborah did mention on the phone that you might want to have a chat with me yourself before I go.
Did she?
Well, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Ron?
Yeah. If you say so.
Good. I'll look forward to that, then.
That's that, then. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you.
No, it's okay.
Look, why don't you go to bed and get some proper rest?
I will soon.
I hate seeing you run yourself into the ground like this, you know.
Well, I've got no option.
You would have if there was a minimum bloody wage in this country.
Well, you couldn't get much more minimum than my wages at the moment.
You're going to make yourself sick, you know.
Well, what else can I do?
Well, pack it in. Sod it. Just tell them where to stick their crappy free sheets and envelopes.
I can't.
Well, I'm not going to be the one dialing 999 when you collapse with exhaustion.
What are you doing?
There's 100 quid there.
I can't take any more money from you.
How many envelopes would you have to stuff to earn that?
Houseful.
So take the money and forget the slave labour.
I can't. It's not...
Just take the money. I'd rather sub you than see you go through any more of this. Anyone for another stew?
Now she wants to emigrate with this limp-wristed actor boyfriend of hers who's somehow, obviously via the casting couch, fixed himself up with a job in America.
And she wants to pull up sticks and follow him.
Got it in one.
And you don't want your children taking the Pledge of Allegiance?
Well, I don't want my children being whisked off halfway across the world.
I deem this shot unplayable.
All right. Is it a permanent move?
A year.
Well, that's not too bad.
A year in America. Might as well be the moon for all I'll see.
So what do you plan to do about it?
already on the case, Susanna's asked me for a letter of consent. It's a kind of prerequisite to allow the children out of the country.
And you're refusing to write one.
What do you think?
You're only postponing the inevitable, you know.
How so?
Everything's in her favour.
Yes, but if I don't write the letter, then they can't go.
For the time being, maybe. But she's got several other legal avenues she can explore.
What, let her then?
How did she react when you refused to consent?
Oh, she started bleating on about court orders, but it's all a lot of hot air.
I don't think so. It'd be a fairly straightforward process for her to pursue this in court.
Not if I contested it. Look, this is what I wanted to talk to you about. If it does go to court, I want to fight it. I want to fight her. And I want you in my corner. What do you say, eh? You help me keep my children?
All right, Father. Well, did you have a good chinwag?
Yeah. I think she's going to have a little doze before tea.
How about yourself? Fancy staying for the bite? There's plenty.
No, thanks. No, I've got the rounds to do tonight.
Yeah. God never clocks off, eh?
No, it sometimes feels like going on strike.
Don't suppose you'll have time for a cup of either then, will you?
I've got time for a chat.
Yeah, thought you might have.
You must be very worried about Deborah.
Yeah, well, I would like to know what's wrong with her.
I don't think there's anything wrong with her as such.
Yeah, but there's not much right with her, is there?
No, but I don't think she's suffering from a clinical illness.
Oh, yeah? You've done a bit of medical training then, have you?
No, but I do know a fair bit about spiritual matters, and I honestly believe that Deborah's problems are spiritual.
Oh, yeah? Well, can you get stuff for that on a prescription?
I know as a non-Catholic you probably think this is a load of gobbledygook, but what you have to understand about it...
I understand my wife very well, thank you, Father.
Oh, then you'll appreciate that whatever goes on in her life outside is intrinsically linked to her faith, to her relationship with God.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but that does sound like gobbledygook to me.
Well, there you go, then. Perhaps this gulf of misunderstanding between you with regard to Deborah's religion is a reflection of some general lack of communication?
How do you know whether we communicate or not?
I can only go on what Deborah tells me.
Which is?
She feels she can't talk honestly and openly with you anymore.
Look, Father, if I wanted a marriage guidance counsellor, I would go for somebody who actually took the time and trouble to get married in the first place. You know what I mean?
Fair point.
Yeah, well, just haven't been brought up to believe in these things.
So why should you listen to some witch doctor in a dog collar?
Yeah, something like that.
The important thing isn't to talk to her, Ron. It's to listen. Ah, duty calls.
Father.
Huh?
What do you think the problem is?
I think Deborah feels she has no one.
Well, she's got me.
Because of your marriage problem, she needs a confidant, someone to share her thoughts with. Her brother Derek being away doesn't help.
Yeah. She really does miss him.
Well, you seem to be the only one she trusted enough to talk openly with. With him in Romania, she's gone in on herself.
Where does that leave me, though?
I don't envy you.
Look, I don't suppose you have got time for that cuppa, have you?
Why not?
Hiya. What do you want for tea, Rachel? Nothing, thanks. I'm going home. No? Yeah. I don't know you can just sit here with that snow.
Where are you going?
Out with a mate.
All right.
Do you want to know who?
I trust you.
What time we're back?
You know what time you're due back.
Oh, where we're going? Rachel, if you stand here rambling on, you're going to be late. Trying to get rid of me or something?
No, of course not.
A couple of weeks ago, I couldn't move.
Well, things are different now.
Because my dad's not around.
Yes, if you're listening.
So that means I can run right now, does it?
No.
Is he ever coming back, Mum?
I don't think so, no.
It's my fault, isn't it?
No.
He had to go because of me, didn't he? This was in my room. It's my fault. No, it's not. It's not yours, or mine, or Mum's. It was his own fault. He had to go. Whatever happens to him now will be his own fault too. Why, what'll happen to him? I don't know. I mean, if he's lonely, or because he's got no family, it's all brought on by himself. Where do you think he is now?
I don't know, love.
Don't worry, Rach. He'll survive. I'd better be off.
A nice time.
Right.
What?
Let's start digging. We've got to get him out of here.
Yeah, but what with? We haven't got a spade, a shovel or anything.
If need be, I'll use my bare hands.
You represent me? Regardless of the merits of the case, even getting it into a courtroom is going to cost serious money.
So?
Well, I'm talking 4 figures minimum. That's just for basics. Never mind the prospect of appeals.
Yes, we've got the cash. There's the 5,000 that Patricia's parents gave us. Wouldn't mind us using the money for that, would you, David?
No. No, Max. It was a gift. Whatever you and Patricia want to spend it on is your business.
Okay, so you've got the money. But the odds are still overwhelmingly in your ex's favour.
Yeah, but I do have a chance.
A snowball in hell's chance.
Yeah, but a chance all the same.
Not really, no. But nothing's a legal certainty, but in my opinion, trying to fight this case would be a complete waste of time and money. My advice is walk away.
Hiya.
Hiya. Oh, come in.
No, I can't stop. I'm after a favour, really.
Whatever.
Well, I was just wondering if I could borrow a spade.
A spade?
Yeah, or a shovel, just something to dig with.
I'm not sure if my dad's left any of his gear. What exactly do you want it for?
Well, I'm doing a bit of landscape gardening.
Oh, sounds interesting.
No, I'm really into it.
Oh, well, we'll have a look in the garage, shall we?
Oh, right, thanks.
Listen, I meant to say earlier, there's a chance of a bit of work going at college. I don't know whether you'd be interested.
Of course I would.
It's only a few hours a week, like, but it's a decent pay. It's cash in hand and all.
Go on.
Well, we're doing a life drawing this term. They're always on the lookout for new subjects.
Subject? Oh, you mean models?
Yeah.
So, how do I get involved? Have you got a number?
It is life modelling. You know what I mean.
I pose and you draw, yes?
But it's how you pose.
Oh, I'm very good at sitting still. I could do it all day.
But could you do it all day? With not none.
Nude modelling?
Oh, it's all dead tasteful, like.
I didn't realise.
See, there you are. I knew you wouldn't be interested.
Says who? Anything's got to be better than delivering 10 million newspapers a week. Well, you said yourself it's all very tasteful.
Yeah,
what?
Well, I'll be there, you know.
Yes, as an artist, not as some sort of pervert.
Oh, of course.
So have you got a number?
Are you sure?
I can think of lots of worse ways of earning a living.
Thanks for calling round, John.
My pleasure. I'll try and call in again next week sometime.
Yeah, you'd like that.
Oh, I may even see you down the Legion.
Hey?
Yeah, I'll get down there every so often. I hear you're making a bit of a name for yourself as a convict.
Oh, no. Just a glorified bingo caller, me, that's all.
I'm sure you're very good.
Hello.
Oh, hello. This is my girl, Friday. She works for us, you know, round the shop.
Oh.
Bev McLaughlin, Father John Monroe.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. I'm sure it'll work out.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
So you're going to invite me in or what?
What the hell are you doing here?
Come to see you. What's that?
It's a priest come to visit Dee Dee.
Look, I think we need to straighten out a few things.
God almighty, come on, get in quick.
God, this is going to take for hours.
Do you want me to have a go?
No, I'm all right for the moment. Maybe later.
How far will you have to go?
Well, 6 foot's the standard, isn't it?
Get out of it, you bloody scavenger. Hey, girl, sorry did I frighten you? When you knocked on the front door, there was no answer. Looked through the window, so he's out here. Hey, you watch that cat, you know, it's just ruined all your bin back there, you know. Some of them grow as big as dogs around here. Come for me window money.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Digging.
Well, I can see that.
We're, putting a pond in.
Oh, what sort of a pond?
One of those ornamental ones.
Ah, right. You all right? Tell you what. Oh.
How much do I owe you?
Just the £3, please. You're gonna have to shift some soil there, aren't you?
I suppose so.
Hey, do you want a hand?
No, thanks.
Well, you're all right, you know. I mean, once I've finished the close, I'm done for the day.
No, it's okay.
We can cope between us.
Oh. Well, I might as well have a go while I'm here, then.
No, honestly, it's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we need the exercise.
All right. OK, then, I'll see you later, then. Oh, look at the state of that. Oh. Oh, you see, once they've made a hole, you've had it. Pretty soon you'll have every flea-bitten scavenger sniffing round. All right. What have you spilt on that?
We were defrosting a chicken and it split. So there was blood everywhere.
Oh, well, that's it, then. Cats can smell blood a mile off.
Do you want to just put it back, please?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, the binnies are outside. I'll get rid of it for you if you want.
No, it's okay.
No, you're all right, it's no problem. Come here.
You better hurry up, because it sounds like they're going.
OK.
Oh, she's still asleep.
Sure you don't want one?
Shh, will you keep it down? Who's looking after the shop?
Locked up for 10 minutes.
That's great, that is.
Well, I needed to see you. I was worried about you.
Well, here you are, you see me. I'm perfectly fine. Now, will you get back to work, please?
Not until you tell me what's going on.
You what?
I've just had Lynn round the shop.
Yeah, and?
And Lynn said you told her we were finished.
Well, she keep her nose out.
Well, is it true? Are we?
Look, if we were, you'd be the first to know, all right? Not Lynn.
So we're not then?
Not exactly, no, but things are just a bit tricky at the moment, Bev.
But you still want me?
Yeah, I still want you.
So what's all Lynn going on about?
Well, I don't know, do I? Got enough problems keeping track of my own mind at the moment.
I knew you wouldn't dump me. There's too much love, isn't there?
Bev.
Sorry, darling. Got any bickies?
Hi, is Peter in?
Yes, just hang on.
The answer lies in the soil. Think about it, Fred. It's worth 25 points. You've got 3 seconds.
All right. Not really, no.
Why, what's up?
Can I have a word?
Anyone in particular?
It's about the girls next door.
Oh, you fancy one of them, do you?
No,
I was going to say, Rachel's a bit young for you.
Peter, please, mate. I'm worried about them.
Why?
That get they called a father.
Well, I thought he'd gone.
Yeah, well, God knows what he's done to them. See, I was shoveling some gear out of the back for them in a bin bag, and I came across some old carpet tiles with blood on them. They said it was chicken's blood.
Yeah, probably was then.
Yeah. Except I found something else in the bin bag and all. This.
What, in the bin bag?
Yeah, that's not chicken's blood. And you don't throw away a good knife like that.
What would you think?
I think it's the girl's blood. He's used it on an evil get.
How do you know?
Well, I don't know, do I? But you lived next door to him. You know what he was like.
I also know he's gone. Look, just put it back where you found it. Leave him in peace, eh?
Yeah, but...
Look, Sinbad, there's no buts. It's not going to do anybody any good going around telling stupid stories. Probably is chicken's blood, eh? Put it back in the bin bag and forget about it, eh?
Right. 19th hole, chaps. Always my favourite.
Yep.
Do you enjoy the round?
Not half as much as the one Adrian's about to buy us.
Yes, all right.
Look, I think I'll go on ahead of you. I'm desperate for the loo.
Yeah, all right. Well, look, you make sure the drinks are on the bar when we arrive.
They'll be there.
Mine's a large G&T, Adrian, please. Enjoy the round.
It's not the taking part that counts, it's the winning.
You gonna make Adrian on that bet?
Yes, he would if I lost.
Well, I suppose if you go ahead with fighting Susanna, he'll have every chance to recoup his losses.
Be money well spent.
You sure about that?
Dead certain.
Look, in the matters of the law, I mightn't have a clue what I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure Adrian does.
Oh, he's just overcautious, that's all.
Take his advice, Max. Back off.
I can't. And I won't.
What's up, love?
I'm knackered.
Do you want me to have a go?
No, it's a bit too late now. It's going to get dark soon. Anyway, Peter's hovering around next door. I think we're right pair of weirdos digging in the middle of the night. I'll have a good go at it tomorrow.
So, want you to let the game now?
Shh. Yeah, I'm made up. Now, will you get back to the shop, please? There's probably a queue of customers out there around the block.
Yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full, sir. So, when are you going to come and pick the curtains with me?
As soon as I can. Now, will you up it?
No, not until I get my goodbye kiss.
Bev.
Ron.
No.
Just a beg.
I said no, didn't I?
Mm.
Oh, just a peck.
Okay.
And only if you promise to go now.
You're the boss.
Just a peck.
He's gone at last.
Who?
Peter from next door. I've just seen him drive off. Now we can dig.
Hiya, love. Come on, love. You gotta try and eat something.
I'm not hungry.
Where's all my clothes gone?
I've stuck your stuff in with our Tony's.
What for?
I thought it'd be better if you slept in there for a while.
What's all this in aid of, love?
Well, you're out practically every night. It's hard enough getting to sleep without you waking me in the early hours.
I see.
Don't you think it's better like this?
Sure, yeah. If that's the way you want it. Look, love, couldn't you try getting out of bed a bit more in the daytime? Then you'd sleep.
Father Monroe says I need my rest.
Father Monroe. So he's a doctor as well now, is he?
He just said I don't have to do anything I don't want to.
Why has everything got to be down to Father Munro? Do we need a priest to sort us out, love?
And what do you think we need?
Oh, nothing. I'm just worried about you.
Oh, yeah.
Of course I am, love. You know that.
Who's looking after the shop?
I've closed it for a bit.
What about Bev?
She's had to nip back to her flat for something or other, you know.
What's the flat like?
I don't know.
Well, you took her stuff round when she moved in, didn't you?
Yeah, but I mean, well, you know, I don't know. It's just a flat, like. Look, I'll call round later. Okay, better be getting back. Bye, love.
Keith, how many students will there be in this life course?
Yeah, it all depends on how many turn up. About 12, I suppose.
And you?
And me, yeah.
A mixture of men and women?
Are you worried about it?
I just want to be prepared.
You can always back out, you know. I'll tell them you've changed your mind.
No, I can't do that. I need the money.
It's just that you seem a bit nervous, like.
A bit. Still, at least I'll be with someone I know.
Anyone in? In here? Is Peter got off then? Half an hour ago.
Great. Now he's away helping the crowd capitalists poison the Ruhr Valley. You can do this place up a bit, I think.
What have you got?
Posters. Liberated them from the common room this morning.
Where are you going to put them?
Well, anywhere. In that morgue for a kick-off. The old place wants livening up a bit.
Oh, I don't think you should. Peter asked me to keep an eye on things here.
Don't worry about it. We're not going to knock any walls down or burn the furniture or anything. Hey, those printers Mum about put up.
Yes, but he's still trying to sell the place, remember?
Yeah, well, there's no point in being homeless, is there? And these might postpone matters a little bit. Like this one, for instance.
I like it.
Unless we bum all the sketches from your life class tonight.
Leave it out, Mike.
Oh, I reckon Peter might like to come home to find the beautiful Anna in 15 interesting poses all over his living room wall.
Very funny.
Won't be eating this tonight, will you?
Do you have to carry on like that?
Oh, I'm only joking.
Wish I'd never mentioned it to her now.
Why? Don't you fancy seeing her, you know?
All I know is I'm beginning to feel like a right perv. It's not funny. If it gets round I got her the job, everyone's gonna think, you know, I just wanted to ogle her.
Well, isn't that the truth?
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Lend us a pad and a pencil, and I'll stand in for you. Yeah, I was thinking of borrowing one of them department's flash cameras, you know. Take a few snaps. Bit of a homecoming present for Peter the Pervo.
Jimmy, do you know how many punters were in here last night?
No, boss, I don't know.
Well, it was 23. And that's not even enough to pay your wages, is it?
You're not thinking of giving me the bullets, are you?
Well, no, don't panic. But listen, I'm cancelling your Wednesday night off.
Oh, are they? What for?
Well, you'll be needed in here, won't you? It's about time we started getting the crowds back in here.
And how are you going to manage that?
Well, I'll keep you posted, won't I?
Mum, it's Mrs. Crosby.
Hello. I hope I haven't dropped in at the wrong moment, but no. I've taken a bit of time off work because we're moving into the bungalow today. But it's nice to get away from the hustle and bustle for a minute.
This kettle's just boiled. Do you want coffee, Mrs. Crosby?
Oh, yes, please, dear. Black. May I sit down? Oh, sorry, yes.
Mum, Mrs. Crosby's coffee.
Oh, do call me Jean. Mrs. Crosby makes me feel so old. Actually, I only popped in because I hadn't seen you for a few days. I haven't seen Trevor either.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's up with me.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right, Mum. Calm down. I'll get you another one.
No, don't bother, dear. Hope you don't think I'm being rude, but you seem to have brought some earth in on his shoes.
Oh, yeah, I was, in the garden.
Getting a gardening for a keep, are you?
No, I was digging. We're putting an ornamental pond in.
Really? You doing it all by yourself?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to.
Is your father helping?
No. The thing is, he's left us. He went last week.
Oh. I'm sorry, Mandy.
There was a big row and Mum told him to get out.
Do you know where he's gone?
Back to Manchester, I think.
Well, I suppose it must be a relief in a way.
Yes. The thing is, Mum's a bit upset and,
Oh, of course.
She's not really herself, are you, Mum? She's got one of her migraines coming on.
Oh, you poor thing. What am I doing, sitting here gabbling away while you're feeling awful? You look after her, dear. I've got to go back to work. If there's anything I can do, you will give me a call, won't you?
Thanks a lot, Mrs. Crosby.
Bye.
I can't cope with it. I can't face anyone.
You're gonna have to try, Mum. You'll have to.
All right, girls. So you can't afford the fare to Australia, then?
Sorry?
This dirty, great big hole. Looks like you're trying to dig your way through to Australia.
Not quite.
Unless it's a tunnel, eh? So your mum can't see you sneaking off with the lads next door.
No, it's only gonna be a pond, I'm afraid.
What for? Killer whales? It's a bit deep, isn't it?
Well,
You'd only have to go about 2 feet down.
I was reading up about it, and it said that if you want to keep fish in the winter, it has to be deep. Really deep, 'cause of the frost.
Oh.
You see, if it wasn't deep enough and it got cold, well, the fish would get frozen into the ice, wouldn't they?
All right. Well, he could do it widening out, though, couldn't he? Tell you what, you go make us a cup of tea and I'll start digging.
No, it's okay.
You're all right. I'm on my dinner break.
It's all right, honestly.
How about that for a final touch? What do you reckon? Better. I don't know what Rigsby's going to say, though. We pay rent, don't we?
Keith, do you think I should bring a dressing gown?
Just come dressed for the part.
Shut it, will you? A dressing gown's fine, Anna.
Hey, sure, can't come and have a blimp.
No way. God, I wish I'd never started all this. I feel like some sort of pimp.
I'm so nervous.
Ah, well, you've got to do it. You've got a gap just waiting there for your full frontal portrait.
Are you ready, then?
What? You want to go with me?
I don't know where the art college is, do I?
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, you'll never keep this quiet now.
What? This might be funny to you, Mike, but it's a job. And I need it. I just hope I've got what they need.
I wouldn't worry about that, darling.
Well, I hope you have a very happy birthday. Dee Dee, love, what are you doing here? Gotta go and see Derek. I need a ticket on the plane that leaves today. Dee, love, you can't take the money just like that. Look, you're dropping it! Finished! I should never have started it! Ron was right, so it's all gone wrong!
What the hell's going on? Dee, what are you doing round here, half-dressed? Dee! Dee!
Oh, Ron!
He's been back, hasn't he?
No.
Don't act soft, love. He's been back here since I saw him lying there on the floor drunk, hasn't he?
No.
I can tell. I can see you're a nervous wreck. What's he done to you?
He hasn't been there.
This was in that bin bag with those carpet tiles. They were covered in blood, and so's this. He's attacked it again, hasn't he? Did he do it with this?
No.
Why the hell didn't you call the police?
I don't want the police.
I wondered where that had got to. I must have thrown it away with the carpet tiles by mistake.
I'm not soft, love. I know what's been going on here. I know what that father of yours has been up to, and I know he was inside for attacking you. And I saw what happened here the other week. I feel dead bad about it now. Maybe I could have stopped them or something.
Oh, no, I knew it. I knew something like this would happen.
Mum, let's just listen to what he's got to say. Go on, you better tell us.
The other week when I came round to collect me money for the weed killer, I heard shouting and everything. I looked through the window and I saw your dad punching your mum. I know I shouldn't have done, but I bottled out. I walked away. But he's done it again since then, hasn't he?
If I tell you what happened, will you keep it to yourself? Yeah, you're right. He did attack Mum. He came back and stabbed her.
I knew it. The minute I saw the knife.
It wasn't a bad stab. It was just a cut. Tell him, Mum. It was in her back. She had to go to hospital for stitches. Tell him, Mum.
He stabbed me.
Why didn't you tell the police? What if he comes back?
I don't want the police.
He'll be too frightened to come back. He won't come back. He'll be scared that he'll go to prison again.
How can you be sure? He stabbed her once. What will he do next time?
Can't you see she's ashamed? Ashamed of what happened? Because she let him back in. She doesn't want anyone to know, not even Rachel.
But what if the police do find out?
They won't find out. Not if nobody tells them, they won't know.
Please, don't tell anyone what you did, please.
I won't. I promise. I just hope you know what you're doing. That fella's dangerous. But if you need anything, I'm always around. Take care. I'll see you.
Oh, love. I thought he'd guess.
It's all right. It's all right. You did just perfectly.
So, how is she now?
Well, Ron says she's quietened down a bit, but she's still very upset.
Do you know, I think I'd crack up if I had to live with Ron Dixon.
Oh, it's not funny, Max. I'm afraid she might be mentally ill.
Certainly sounds like it.
And there's somebody else on this close that might be heading that way, too. Mandy Jordache.
Oh, Is her psychopathic husband still up to his tricks?
Well, apparently he's walked out on her for good, but yet when I saw her today, she could barely speak. She was a nervous wreck.
Do you know, I'm surprised you want to live in a neighbourhood like this.
I think we'll settle next door, man. Now, it's very good of you to let me cook this here. I had no idea we'd be so disorganised.
I found this little waif on the doorstep. What are you doing here?
I didn't want to come. This forced me to. What the hell are you playing at, Max?
Well, I thought my solicitor's letter had explained all that.
Max, what on earth's going on?
It's just a matter between Susanna and me.
He won't sign a letter to let me take the children to America. Now he says he'll go to appeal if I apply to a county court for a residence order.
Oh, Max.
It's my right. They're my children as well.
But you to leave in just over a week, for God's sake. This could delay things for months.
Or forever if I'm successful, and I've told my solicitor to defend it vigorously. I want a test case.
But, Max, I thought that Gilchrist chap, he said you were on rather...
David, please, do you mind? It's just a matter between Susanna and me. In fact, it should now be between our lawyers.
Why do you have to be so spiteful and vindictive? Before you knew I had to have that letter, you'd given in.
This is nothing personal, although I don't have to give you my reasons why. I would have thought they were obvious. You've heard them often enough. I don't think there's anything more to discuss. It's now a matter for the judge.
If that's the way you want it to be, Max. But I'm telling you, I'll fight just as hard as you.
Oh, sorry about that. Look, I tell you what, why don't we eat here? I'll open a bottle of wine. Do you know, to think I nearly gave up? Well, Susanna had better prepare for battle, because it looks like I'm going to win.
See you.
Are you okay?
Oh, I am now. I've been paid.
When you first came out, I thought you were going to do a runner.
Oh, don't. So did I.
So didn't it bother you?
No, not really. Well, I had plenty of time to think about it when I was in there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, why should it bother me? Or why shouldn't I use my body to make a living? Oh, and they've asked me to come back again. Isn't that great?
Right, it's time. Rachel's fast asleep. There's no lights next door. Better put ours off. Have you packed his clothes?
In that bin bag.
Right. I'll take these down to the charity shop tomorrow. What about his wallet and personal stuff? Everything's in here. I'll bury those too. Oh. Oh. Mum, you're gonna have to help me. I can't do it on my own. You can do it, Mum.
You rang, Chief?
Yeah, I wanted to fill you in about Wednesday night.
Oh, aye.
That's going in tomorrow night's paper. And I want you to pick this up for us in the morning. First thing.
Rave on at Luluth. Rave night.
Well, we've got to get him in somehow, haven't we, Jimmy?
Yeah, I don't know, but acid house music thumping out and loads of soft kids leaping all over the place.
Look, I've made money on raves before and I can do it again. What's your problem?
Kids, that's the flaming problem. They don't dance like that unless they're drugged up to the eyeballs, I'm telling you, and that means trouble.
Yeah, well, there's not going to be any drugs in here, is there, Jimmy?
Oh, aye. And now you're going to stop?
I'm not going to stop them, Jim. You are, and you're going to stop any other trouble that happens as well.
Well, that's a bit of a tall order, isn't it, eh? We're going to be packed out down there. How am I going to be able to control a horde of drugged-up kids?
You're not scared, are you, Jimmy?
No, it's not that.
Well, what is it then? Look, just get on with it, eh? Because this place will go down the tubes and we'll all lose our jobs, all right?
Hello. 1, 2, 3. Not much further, Mum. Oh, it's okay. I can manage now. You go in, Mum. Go in, Mum. Go on.